Hello guys, UBN HD is here. iOS 10.3 is in its final stages to be released to the public. At presently, it is in its beta 7, so we should expect it to the public in a week or so. So what are the new features we can expect from iOS 10.3 after it is being released? For that, I went and dig through all the major changes from beta 1 to beta 7 and found top 10 new features in it. And this update consists of 429 megabytes in it. So let's get into it. I have updated it, guys. It is in its latest version. Let me show the build number to you. See, this is version 10.3 and this is the build number 14E5269A. First and foremost, the major change where you can see when you open the settings app is now you can see a new section combining all your settings related to your Apple ID, iTunes and some other minor settings. So when we jump into it, we can see both our iCloud accounts and our Apple Store account. We have three sections: naming, name, phone number, email, password and security, payment and shipping. It will show your registered devices in which Apple ID is frequently signed into. So you can see here my iPhone, which is currently I'm using to show you a video, and my desktop. Under this email IDs, we have three sections: name, phone number, email, password and security, payment and shipping. When we go into name, phone number, email, we have, let me get into it. Yep, we have our name Ujjwal Naglapalli, which we can change over it here. Then our Apple ID, the email ID which is registered to it, and our date of birth, and some other minor announcements and Apple Music. If we come back here in password and security, we can change our Apple ID password from here and turn or off two-factor authentication, which is like a code will be appearing on the screen when you want to sign in into a new device which you haven't done before. Under that, we have our trusted phone number too, and if you click here on get verification code, we get the numbers, we get the code for now. Under password and security, we have payments and shipping. We can easily manage our registered debit cards, credit cards and much others. Now the second change is in the iCloud section. You can see a new horizontal bar stating how much space is still left and how much space is being used by your photos, your documents, your backup, etc. Now if you come down here, you have access to grant which apps can be backed up and which are not necessary. This feature is not available in previous versions. Next, while opening and closing of apps, you can see a card opening and closing, and now the edges of the card is changed from flat to rounded edges. You can see it when you look at it very carefully. Many users are reporting that they are getting huge amount of storage while updating to the iOS 10.3 beta. This is because Apple is putting more efforts in optimizing the file storage. Basically, in a nutshell, what is it doing is it is deleting all the duplicate files and writing the whole code for 64-bit devices, which actually reduces a lot amount of storage space, which we can practically see the major differences in higher end storage models like the 64 gig iPhones and the 128 gig iPhones. Presently I'm using a 16 gig iPhone. I can't see much of a difference. I have seen a difference like almost 700 megabytes. But if you go into the 60-bit 64 GB devices and 128 GB devices, you can see approximately about 3 to 4 gigs of storage. Next feature is while changing the passcode in your iPhone. It is being changed from dashes to rounded circles to better a clean look for the users and to have a better feeling. Next feature is while changing the passcode in your iPhone. It is being changed from dashes to rounded circles to better a clean look for the users and to have a better feeling. Wait, yeah, that's good. In the widget section, a podcast widget is being added to the operating system. Now you can see the recently played podcasts, and if you click here, it will jump right in directly into the podcast. Yep. The next feature is while turning off your iPhone. Now when you turn your device off, you get a prompt like this. When you slide it over, now you can see a little circle circling here like a loading symbol or something. It is being directly a black screen, nothing being interfered. Now Siri is available to show the recently played cricket match scores. So Siri, get the latest cricket scores.
Here's what's coming up in the ICC between last Thursday and today.
Clean to get that. A new feature is being added in Find My iPhone app. Now you can use it to track your AirPods, which is being recently released by Apple in the past September. They are very easy to lose them, right? So Apple has initiated a method to track them when it is in your range and produce a high frequency sound so that you can barely listen to it. I don't have any AirPods, so I'm so sorry, I can't show you that. As far to me, iOS 10.3 is the most stable released by Apple so far. So users are reporting much higher speed in performance and how fluid is the whole iOS operating system in every part of it. So this is it guys. These are the latest and greatest features of iOS 10.3. Hope you liked them. I'm so sorry, this is my first video. Thank you. Please support me. Peace.